Let's begin with Be It featuring J. Cole, London single. How do we feel about London, fellas?
Slap.
Don't let me start. Woo! Man, that boy Cole, Cole gave B a 48 bars, bro.
Yeah.
That's fucking
fast.
crazy, bro. Man, where do we start?
Let's start with Be It's part because Cole's verse is out of here.
Yeah.
Be It, the hook was cool to me. It like not. I like Be It's album, like her actual deep cuts. Like I enjoy her music on that side. Like to me, this was like it was cool. Like it was nothing. It was neutral for me. I had a neutral reaction to this song from her end, but Cole sent it to the next planet over.
Yeah.
I was sitting at work today, rewinding, dissecting the bars. I was like, nah, I gotta read this. I gotta read this out.
Yeah.
There's a reason. There's a reason it's him. I said last week, it was just a clear separation to me on D-Day. That's why I was like, on it. It was just like everybody else, Cole, when he rapped. And it was just clear. And for me, it's just like, there's a reason he's him. There's a reason it's like, dude, you're getting better?
That's
you're getting
what
better?
Eve tweeted that. Eve tweeted that this week. He was like, yo, it's crazy. Cole is getting better. It's like, this nigga's like 10 plus years in.
Oh, you're getting better?
Multiple albums in.
It's really wild.
Still bringing it. He's
a crazy
hungry.
performer, too.
Yeah, his live, he's incredible.
It's crazy.
One of the best live performances I've ever seen.
Nigga said on DJ, that's why I treat a drive to the hood like I walk through the woods. Got a stick that I take with me. Bro, listen, bro. Listen. If y'all don't know, I'm a Cole stan. That's my guy. It's GOAT. You know what I'm saying?
You get the agenda
Kendrick
off.
here.
And,
Yuck.
you know, that verse, bro, Cole's really, on a feature run that is something crazy.
Another one.
Bro,
Another
this
feature
Water Boys, bro, he's been the Johnny P's caddy with fucking Benny,
run. Stressed with Thug.
Even fucking Poke It Out while
Yes.
Oh yeah, that verse was fire.
feel me?
That one shouldn't be forgotten.
Yeah,
That one too. That's a good ass verse.
He's been going crazy between albums, and it's like he said on the off season, bro. It's like I was rewatching the doc recently, and he said at a point he was like, he asked himself, where does he want to go? And if he ended shit right here, if he stopped his career right here, would he be happy with the level he reached? And he was like, fuck no. And the nigga just went back to the lab and went crazy. And you can really hear it in these verses. And especially even the things he's specifically saying. Like we was talking about this earlier before we started recording, like on Water Boys, and he was like, please don't get it fucked up from this homeless aesthetic. It's almost like how Hove, he hears, Cole and Hove aren't really on social media.
But they see everything.
Like they know, they hear the comments, the memes or whatever. And I love when niggas subtly not even subtly address it in their verses without having to send a tweet out or nothing. Nah, it's like, I heard what you said, and I'm gonna give it to you in a fucking bar.
Address it on wax.
I'm gonna make money while I address it.
Type
Always
shit.
address it on wax.
As they should. But
you're a rapper. Rap about it.
Right, and that's why I loved J. Cole on London. He absolutely killed that verse. It was crazy. I thought he was just gonna lay 12 or 16
Calm
and
16,
keep it moving, and then he just kept going.
Yeah.
He didn't stop, and I was like, oh shit! He really he went out of here. I'm cool with B.S. I'm not really I fuck with it. And that track to me is a big thing. Coming out of New England, she's from Mass. One of the producers on the song, Aziz the Sheikh, he's also from Mass. So that's a dope ass moment for the region. But yeah, like I was saying before we started, I love that Cole is rapping like he's not homeless. There was a truth. I've tweeted it. I've said it. I'm not even gonna back down. I love that he's not doing it because it's I get the humble thing. Definitely be humble. Don't be on some just over braggadocious shit. That's fine. But nigga, we know you got it. We know
100
you
million
got it.
still on the grind. Come
That
on.
I don't have a
rich.
whip. I just bike through the city. Nigga, come
Come on now.
Stop playing with me. Stop. So I like that he's now getting into this you know what? I am what I am, and I've done what I've done. Let me just be proud of that, and let me let you niggas know what I've done.
For real.
So this feature run, love it. Been enjoying it, and I hope it's not another phase. Just do the features, nigga. It's okay. You don't have to be this secluded shit.
And you know what I fuck with even more too? And I hate that it always has to come back to the Six God, but you notice how non-British artists are kind of it's now more
Top Boy in it.
It's more cool to adopt the British flow, like because when Drake was doing it on War, on fucking Only You Freestyle, not even before that, niggas was kind of shitting on him, this and the third for him adopting that kind of grime type of flow, and Cole fake kind of did it a little bit, not to the same degree that Drake did it, but I like how it's more accepted now, like niggas, because and maybe I'm in the minority, but like the way that Drake was rapping on War and Only You Freestyle, I really fucked with his British flow. Like Woyoy.
Like the Only Freestyle, yeah.
Shit is heat, you know? I'm down to hear more of that, kind of that more integration. You know 100%. What I mean? I think that's dope.
Yeah. So Cole, we had an interesting conversation before we got to recording. Nic said that one of his favorite rap singing duos was J. Cole and Miguel, to which Wongo presented some opposition. So I wanted to open. I wanted to open the floor to have this discussion, and I want to throw my own rap singing duo out before we dive into it. Drake and Party Next Door. But go ahead.
See, that's way better than those two.
Do you think?
I would take music from Drake and P&D over. Cole was talking politics on Come Through.
That's one verse.
That's a loss. That's a loss of a whole song. I don't want the song now. Now y'all got two songs.
Let's find a comparable singer though.
To who?
To Miguel.
Ooh.
Wait, why can't P&D be in the conversation?
To Miguel though?
Thank you.
I don't know.
It's not so much about like singing ability that like makes it. It's just good songs.
We can compare the rap sing duos, but let's compare apples to apples. Because P&D can't sing nothing close to Miguel.
But that like Miguel's singing ability.
It's a different me. It's a different type of rap sing duo. It's a conscious, if you will, not conscious rapper, but like Cole type rapper. He's his own type. So Cole-ish with the Miguel-ish type sound. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, in that case, it would be like Division is in there, but Division don't really do features.
Division. Yeah, they don't have enough collabs, which is crazy.
Where's their next project at, man?
It should be coming this year.
Don't sleep on it.
Should be coming this year. They've been promoting heavy, and they're managed by Love Renaissance now. So like, I think they're gonna be pushed even further than they should have been. But let's jump into this next track. Jack Harlow, First Class. We saw snippets appearing all over social media of him sampling Fergie's Glamorous, and the song finally released. I will say, I like it. It was a little underwhelming. I expected more from it. And I'm not as excited for Jack Harlow's upcoming album, Come Home, The Kids Miss You, as I was for, what was the first one called? I forget what it was called.
That's what they all say.
These singles aren't hitting for me like What's Poppin' and Tyler Harrow were. I like Jack, but this track, it was good. It's not great. It's good. Just good. How about y'all?
Man, you know, with Jack, I fuck with Jack. I fuck with Jack heavy. And I really want him to succeed. But I feel like and I think this happens often with like artists who had a really crazy moment, and then like they're able to follow it up with like just being a dope personality. So they don't like fizzle off even when they don't release music.
Yeah.
So Jack is like this kind of social media figure, and also he makes good music. And also he has like this team of drama behind him. So he has like this veteran mind of knowing how to maneuver shit. So he knows what he's doing. Okay. But I feel like there's this crazy pressure of like following up the What's Poppin', Tyler Hero, and like Route 666. Like there's a lot of tracks on that album that really performed well.
Already Best Friends.
Toured well.
Love Is Dro.
And I feel like Love Is Dro is heat.
Yeah.
Even the joint with him and Adam Levine was heat off that album. Yeah. So it's like, I feel like and because now that there's so many more eyes on him because he's this like social media personality.
Grammy nominated too.
Grammy nominated, has so many more followers now, has gotten recognition from the likes of, he was on Donda too. So like, he has all this shit. I feel like there's really a lot of pressure on him. Yeah. And like sampling this shit, he has the money for it. So it's like, it was mid, I agree. Like I think it was kind of mid, but it was like, it couldn't be an L because it was sampling fucking Glamorous. You know what I'm saying?
Someone on Twitter said it's going to go off when they play Fergie's song and then they mix Jack's in, like in clubs or parties or something. I was like, okay, I can see that. Yeah. That song without the sample though, it would be whatever. Yeah. Like the sample's kind of carrying it.
I think it's just calm. I like Nail Tech more. I actually really fuck with Nail Tech. But yeah, I mean, he did what he had to do with the sample. It worked. I'm sure this. Oh, it's the 4th song on the album. Yeah, I mean, I'm curious to see how it fits with the rest of the album, like transition wise and like content wise too. But yeah, it's something I could listen to, and it's whatever.
Word. Chloe, her next track, "Treat Me." Great video she put out.
Jeez.
Great video.
Talking about Chloe?
Man, yo.
Chloe Bailey, man. The song, was all right. It's all right. She
that was a crazy intro to that shit.
Her tracks recently have not been giving for me.
Oh, you got in that bag? It's not giving?
It's not giving.
It's giving one thing, but it's not giving.
Yeah,
like,
it is giving one thing for sure.
It's giving one great thing, but I don't know. It's just like I said this before. She's an incredible singer.
Yes.
Like
Absolutely.
incredible singer. Yes, she's beautiful, great body, and they're pushing that and they're making music that I think accentuates that. But she can get very far just singing as well as she does, I feel.
Off the craft.
And I think they're memeing and gimmicking the sex symbol nature that she has.
Yes.
That's my personal take. And I have no problem with women expressing their sexuality. That's amazing. But she's more than that. And it feels like they're only focusing on that and trying to push that. It's my perspective. Yeah, I can go.
Absolutely. I totally agree with that. I think there's no ramp to it right now. I feel like it was her and her sister, and then all of a sudden she went solo. And
she drops her challenge.
Cheeks everywhere.
What was that challenge from last year called? The Busted Challenge?
Praise God.
She drops that, and then they just like, oh, well, we got something here. Let's run with this. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like she wants the throne. We can see it in her eyes. She wants the throne, right? Yeah. And it's hers alone off the singing ability. Yeah. To me. Yeah. Right?
And she can dance.
Right. Exactly. So I don't know. I feel like I want to be led on more of a journey as well. It feels from 0 to 100, like 1,000 really fast. That's for me. It just feels like it's just like really quick. I mean, some people could rock with it, some people not. But I feel like she's just, like you said, the gimmicky thing. I think I wouldn't reduce it to gimmicky because it feels purposeful.
Yeah,
but
it's just too much.
Yeah, to me, I'm just like, yeah, it's great. Like,
it's
hey,
weird because she's fun.
But
it's like I'm not complaining, but it's like
but it's
she's
like the
more
song's
than
not
that.
hitting too.
Yeah,
it's like okay, I don't know. What y'all thought?
I mean, like, I feel like I like what Armon said about the memes or like leading the charge. I feel like, in like her rollout plan, it's like the social media push is at top priority. Which, I mean, I understand.
It's 2022.
Yeah, I get it from an analytic and spec standpoint. Facts. Like, the more interactions you get via social media, however social media can take a song, take a visual, and push it, will keep your song living longer. Which I understand. Like, Busted had a crazy shelf life. Half because of the song, I think, half because of the challenge and the meme and everything that went along with it. But then I think, what Nick was saying, I think, is facts. Like, it comes to the question of like, well, how much are we relying on this? And does it supersede the music at a certain point? It's tricky, bro. Like, I don't know. She's so fine too that I feel like it's really fucking up my perspective of it. Because like, from my perspective, I'm like, yo, I fuck with the music, and plus you're really fine.
Yeah,
like you're really fine.
It's weird to like complain about this, and we're not complaining. It's just like we recognize she's multifaceted, and it feels like they're focusing on one facet.
Facts.
And why would you? It's like the analogy I made when Steph was here. If you're a big man who can play the post and shoot threes, why would you only play the post when you have another way to score?
Yes,
she has multiple ways.
For what it's worth, though, like especially going back to like her first single, "Have Mercy," it's working. Like that song did well, like radio wise, like,
commercially. It's working.
It's working. So like
narrative wise, though, the narrative around her is a little mixed. It's a little mixed.
So so at least for this song, I like it more than "Have Mercy."
Me too.
I think I'm cool with the hook. I think my favorite parts are like the verses and stuff. Like I didn't hear any of the verses. I don't know if she teased any of them or like any of that, but all I heard was the hook through like the TikTok videos and stuff. But I like what she did in the verses, and it's a step up. I see her as in this really like phase of just really wanting to express herself and just be, you know, her and just let everyone know like this is me, boom. Whether that why there's such a focus on that, maybe because she feels like she's held it in for too long and like she just wants to be this or whatever the reason. I'm cool with it for now. I want to see how it ties together with the project.
Yeah.
Facts.
If she drops a project and like all of this makes sense, I'll be like, okay, cool. Like I might have been lost in the first half, but like the second half, you did what you had to do.
Yeah.
But the way I kind of see it is, it's a step up from Have Mercy, fine. And I'm not talking from this Chloe is my wife thing. Like, you know, please don't look up my name and her name.
It's crazy.
His name is Where's Wongo?
No. I don't.
Where's
no.
Wongo?
By the time this drops, I'm gonna deactivate, so it doesn't even matter. But real shit, like I see the step up, and I hope it continues to be a step up. I would have loved maybe a little more of a step up, but I see it, and I'm at the point where I'm like, all right, like do what you got to do, like. I definitely think there's like a social media like angle to like
100%.
That's definitely
It's
in
obvious.
mind. I don't know if it's like the foundation and like the middle of everything, but it's definitely in mind. I think for everyone it's in mind. But yeah, let me see her drop this project, and then if it's mid, then I'm gonna have to come clean about my beloved, my dearest Chloe. But if it's not, then
key, my brother.
Ooh, my wife did it right.
Let's jump into these Lil Baby tracks. Lil Baby dropped 2 new singles right on, and In a Minute. I believe it was In a Minute that had the Pound Cake sample, or In a Minute had the Pound Cake sample. I've made my feelings on Lil Baby very obvious on the podcast, but to any new listeners who might be listening, I think he's great. I just think that I need another project to really solidify him in where people are putting him, and he's getting a little stale to me. Like it's not elevating. He's been kind of the same guy. He kills his features. His features are great, but I want something different at this point. He's been in the game for 5 years, which is crazy to think about, like, because he feels new still, but he's been around for 5 years. I've been listening for 5 years. So me personally, I need something new from him. I saw the elevation in 2020, but at the end of the day, his songs, even with the Pound Cake sample, they still sound the same. Like, his production's great, but it's not. Like, we get more of Lil Baby, more different Lil Baby on his features because he's jumping into other people's worlds. But musically, I don't feel like it's elevating much, me personally. So I thought these songs were good. Like, I enjoyed these, but I still think I need something different from Lil Baby.
I think his next project will be that elevation because,
I hope so.
Like, I mean, when I listen to like the Lil Baby on like All of a Sudden, and then I go to the Lil Baby on like Fit In or like Life Goes On or like, you know, that's a step up. And then you go from that to, I like his Street Gossip project a lot. I think
me too. Yeah, very slept on.
So that's a step up in its own. And then, you know, My Turn as well. I think My Turn was constructed and like put together really well and like very easy to listen through. Also being just, you're also impressed by like just the work that he put in and like the different directions and like how he's able to pair himself with, you know, different people. Like you have a Uzi track and then right after you have a track with Wayne and like he doesn't fall off his mark. I think his next project is definitely going to be that step up. In a Minute, out of the 2 tracks, In a Minute is my favorite. I like Right On. Right On is cool. But In a Minute, I'm sure the Pound Cake sample helps, but I just like the way he's flowing, the way he moves through the track, like that. I love it, and that has been the song. Like out of everything that dropped this weekend, that's been the song that's been on repeat for me. So
yeah, it's good. Like it's kind of like I like pizza. I don't want to eat pizza every day unless it's
I do
different. And it feels like he's giving us the same slice of pizza. Maybe he'll put some pepperoni on it. Maybe there's some sausage on it. But it just feels like I'm eating pizza every day, hearing from Lil Baby. So I just want, bro, why don't you make me a calzone? Make.
I'll take sauce and dough, but just
just right. I get what you mean.
Give me something a little different. That's
what you mean. Yeah, I feel like him, like what would make him reach another level for me at least is like kind of like what you were saying before, Armon. I just feel like he needs to like at least experiment with a different kind of flow. Because one artist that comes to mind that I think did this and really elevated in a different way was 21 Savage recently. The features that 21 Savage has been on, like on the mid Roddy Ricch album, on another
Thank you for calling it mid.
on another joint, I forget what it was. But
he's on Gunna's album.
Gunna's album.
How you did that? How you did that?
Yo, like the feature, like
was a great song.
21, he's finding different pockets, different flows, ways that he's rapping that I've never heard him rap like that before.
Right,
and I
100%.
fuck with it. It makes me excited to hear a new verse from him because I don't know how he's gonna rap. I was going into these two songs knowing exactly how Lil Baby was gonna rap.
Bro, it's so weird to me when people get excited over Lil Baby snippets. I'm like, nigga, you've heard this before.
I know
Like,
exactly how he's gonna rap.
It slaps, though.
It slaps. I know exactly
It's not different,
what
bro.
he's like. I know exactly how he's gonna rap, and I just want him
You're right,
to. And I think that maybe it goes hand in hand with like, how he performs because he also needs to improve as a performer. Like I've seen him perform live twice, I think, and both times it's like. I feel like what elevates stars and superstars is being able to rap without a backtrack. Like being able to rap your shit without like just kind of lip syncing it and I'm listening to the song, just listening to the song and you like there.
Yeah,
I feel like once he's able to kind of master that too, like actually rap his shit.
He's a great performer too.
Yeah.
You've seen him live.
Yeah,
He's a great performer.
Yeah.
Like those things I think will really help elevate him. And I mean, clearly these two singles, I think he said on social media recently, like he's gonna be dropping a lot of music soon.
It's a baby summer.
In preparation for what I'm assuming is gonna
Small
be
infant summer.
another project. So, and I was a nigga who I didn't hate Voice of the Hero. I know a lot of niggas hated Voice of the
mid.
Hero.
Niggas hated that?
Niggas,
was
look,
mid.
I didn't hate it. I thought it was
mid.
cool. I thought it was cool. I thought it was cool. And I'm so excited to hear more of him. Voice of the Hero.
It was very mid.
We're going to speak about that later.
Let's finish up with some album talk. So Leray dropped her debut album, Trendsetter.
Listen.
Features from Young Blue, Young M.A.,
Shout out Leray.
and Her was on there. A lot of people on there. I'll say I really like this album.
I fuck with it.
I really like
That
fuck
shit
with
was
it.
cool.
I fuck with it.
I featuring Young Blue.
Yeah.
I've had that shit on repeat. Overthinking with Her is phenomenal. Blick, Nicki Minaj. I am big Blick Hive. Great album, Leray. Fellas, how y'all feel about it?
Yo, that look, and I'll be honest. I was coming in a hater. I was coming in like, I was coming in a hater. I was like, here we go. Like I'm gonna listen to it because I gotta listen to it. But like I wasn't expecting nothing. I was like, okay, Coy. First song was like mad somber and shit. I was like,
Yeah, Hollywood Dreams.
I was like, well, Coy talking some real shit. Then we're going through. I'm hearing some verses from Young M.A. I love Young M.A.
Yo, she spazzed on that.
She
I've
was
never heard
crazy.
Young M.A. on a beat like that
Type
either.
shit.
That was dope.
Even fucking another random favorite of mine was Mustard Interlude with A Boogie.
A Boogie, yes.
She I was pleasantly surprised by this album. Like I really was like, yo, I thought I wasn't gonna fuck with it, and then I was like, I fuck with this.
OD.
Shout out to Coy Leray.
See, I ain't go to it as a hater because I knew what the fucking vibes was Coy Leray. Like the EP that she dropped at the end of 2019, I fucking forgot the name, but it has Gunna on it, Kiana Ledé, 7th Street. That
project.
EP is mad fire.
It's a good
So like
project.
before the whole No More Parties, all that, like I knew how Coy was coming with it. She had a really good year last year,
huge.
and I just wanted her to see her follow it up really well, and she did. The song with Young M.A. is fire.
Moving Mountains.
Yes. My personal favorite is I forgot the name. It's the one right before Twin of Them. It's got like this super smooth guitar string on it. Hold on,
I'll pull it up.
Heartbreak Kid. There you go.
That's a good one. That's
yeah,
a good one.
Yeah, that is my favorite.
It's like
so
a
far.
4-song run with that in it.
Yep.
That I really like.
Heartbreak Kid, Twin of Them, No More Parties, and then she has the $1 Million Worth of Game thing, which was dope to hear. On
Nav, the Nav agenda.
No. Okay, so it's three. It's a 3-strong,
Clingy.
3-song string. We're not.
Clingy is incredible.
No. Anyway,
Eminem wishes he could rap like Nav.
yo, shit.
You gotta stop
But
making music.
yeah. I knew Coy was gonna put together a really smooth project.
Jersey.
And
Did you though?
yeah, I did. Bro, I've never hate it's been like everybody be hating on Coy and I'll be like, all right, cool.
I don't know why.
I'm not saying
I really
hate,
don't know why.
But did you think she was
Yes, bro. After I heard the last EP, I was like, bet, I know how Koi is sliding. Like, I have, why are you looking at me like that?
Man,
I knew how it was. Like, I never know.
You about to lose your jersey card, my brother.
bro. And that's the no. And let me, you know what? Let
Koi,
you right.
Koi from Boston,
Hold
too.
on.
Koi from Mass.
Shout out
that's
Montclair.
New England. You know the vibe.
Shout out Montclair. Because look, and let me set the record straight. I fucked with Koi back in like 2018 when she dropped. Oh my God, I forget what the fucking song was.
It was viral. I forget the name like, too because I wrote about it.
Yeah, Malongo hard ass beat.
Yeah.
Capper.
Stop that. She lived in Montclair. That's Jersey's finest. I fuck with Koi. I did come in as a hater, like I said, because
coming in as a hater is crazy.
Because of life, I'm gonna keep it a bean.
Coming to you as a hater.
I'm gonna keep it a bean, but that's why I was playing season. It's like, bro, it's like this, right? If I'm coming into a game shooting 30% on some Jaylen Brown shit.
But she wasn't shooting 30.
Okay.
Whoa.
Whoa. If I'm coming in like that.
Saying Koi is shooting 32% is crazy.
But then I put up a
all,
crazy string of games like he did at the end of the season.
Man.
You can't fault me for being like, I'm surprised
don't
he play
even
like this.
let me get started with the Knicks or the Nets. Like
I'm a Bulls fan.
Oh, the Bulls? You niggas is falling apart. Anyway.
We're not talking about this right now.
Oh, yeah, now we're not talking about them no more.
That's disrespectful.
Koi was not shooting no 30%. No, she was not. She went back-to-back with No More Parties and the song with Pusha Ice-T. And that was after she had the fire-ass EP.
That song with Pusha
niggas was
Ice-T,
sleep.
bro.
I was trying to
free
let
Pusha Ice-T. But that song with Pusha Ice-T, bro, please. Like,
do I personally listen to it? No, but it did well on the charts.
Jordan is wild, and let's finish up. Sid dropped her latest album, Broken Hearts Club. What a fucking album! This album is great. I've listened to it multiple times since it released. It is phenomenal. Saiba with Lucky Day. Could you break a heart? That shit is fire.
Right track with Smino.
Phenomenal was on Right Track with Smino. The Kehlani joint.
Break My Heart, Why Don't You? Yeah, the Kehlani one was fire too.
Yeah, Sid spazzed. Like this, it's early, but Dawn FM and this are my favorite projects to drop this year. That's Dawn FM and Broken Hearts Club, my favorite albums to drop this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dawn FM is still my album of the year.
Album of the year.
With DS4 right behind it.
Gasoline, baby. The Gasoline is
out of time.
Generational.
I heard you're married now.
Is there someone else? Don't break my heart. Don't break my heart.
Best
Sacrifices,
friends?
nigga. What? Dawn FM. Yo, all y'all hating on Dawn FM. Y'all listen to two genres of music, and y'all judging some '80s groovy dance shit because y'all listen to rap and hip hop. Expand your palette.
On top of that, that nigga Abel is fire with it. You wish you could be as fly with it. Yeah. I wish I could be as fly with it.
Toxic King.
Stop disrespecting my mans up there in the 6.
They be wildin'.
They do it different out there.
They
do it different out there.
That's facts. But wow, what a chat. That's our chat, ladies and gentlemen.